Are you lucky or did you earn it? That's what we're going to be discussing today on day 11 of The Businesswoman Who Creates Time. I'm Rachel Evans. I've been with you here so far for 10 days on YouTube, and I'm going right through to 30 days at what is a super busy time of year. It's December 21 today, so only 4 days till Christmas. It's manic for anyone at this time of the year trying to wrap things up before that magical finish line on Christmas Day. But particularly for women who are carrying a massive mental load, all the lists that are in their head, all the things that they're usually trying to prepare to make for a magical Christmas day for their families. And I'm showing up because I want to show you that if things are going to be different for you next year, in that they won't feel so rushed, you won't feel stuck, and things won't feel so hard, then we need a bit of a mental reset. So, over this 30 days, that's what I'm helping you do. And if this is the first time you are coming to this YouTube series, then please go back to day one. You can consume this in 10 to 15-minute bits. If you're out walking, just put YouTube on and pop your headphones in and you can listen to me. You can listen to me on a commute somewhere, or if you are feeling really luxurious, actually sit down on the couch, on the bed, or at your desk and do this reset with me. So I am a multi-seven-figure coach and mentor, and I have been helping women for more than a decade to create not just the business that they fall in love with, but a life that they fall in love with. And along the way, I've discovered that there are plenty of people prepared to watch your journey. And the more successful it looks like you become, the fewer will publicly clap for you. And then sometimes when in conversation with people you may have known for a long time, former school friends, former work colleagues, they might see some aspect of your success and they'll use the term lucky. But is it really luck or did you earn it? I'm pretty sure you earned it. I know I've earned it because really plenty of people would be happy to have the result you have, but most people would not be prepared to do what you did to achieve it. They don't see what's happened in the background. They may see little milestones along the way. They may have watched your journey back when you started your business and, it was small. Maybe you only had a few customers or clients. Maybe they saw you hire a team member and acknowledge that things must be going okay for you now. Maybe they've seen you upgrade a car or a house or go on some nice trips. But they're the highlight reels. They don't see the lowlights. And we're usually, because we're not sitting in victimhood, we're usually not making a big deal of all the lowlights on social media, which can skew things around a bit. I'm certainly well aware of that. And I like to keep it real on social media as well and talk about the hard times too, but certainly prefer, like most of us, to talk about the good stuff because from where I sit as a coach and mentor, showing what is possible is what motivates me, and helping other women achieve their potential is what drives me. But it is the things that people don't see in the background that makes that off the cuff remark, "Oh, you're so lucky," even come out of their mouths in the first place. So when my children were much smaller, I would, do my work day between school hours because I had the pick up and the drop off before I got an after school nanny. I would come home just like you may be. We're trying to help with homework. We might have to do a sports practice run. We're trying to prepare dinner, trying to get a load of washing done. You sit down for dinner, baths, put the kids to bed, and then I was going back to my desk before I went to bed. Now, that hasn't happened for a number of years because I am absolutely an early morning person, and the majority of my big, deep brain thinking work has to be done by 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I never go back to my desk anymore at night. But for those of you where you're in the beginning and you're climbing the first few staircases, as I referenced a couple of days ago, that may be where you're at. And these people who determine that we're lucky, they don't see that. And they certainly don't ask about it, and they don't really want to know about it. They also don't see when you're having cash flow challenges. They also don't see the stress that might be going on in your relationship because you and your partner have misaligned money stories. They may not see, the things that you choose to sacrifice, which is social engagements, or you sacrifice that family holiday this year because you needed to reinvest in your business. All of these things that go on behind the scenes that don't make the highlight reel, they're the things that mean we've earned this. It's not just luck. And these days, whenever I hear that or I see it written, oh, you're so lucky, I worked hard to put myself in the positions where luck was available. And my husband and I talk about this often, that, and we referenced another saying that is, the harder I work, the more lucky I seem to be. I'm sure you've heard that one before as well. But when it comes down to it, there are people who are not meant to be in self-employment, though they would love the freedom that self-employment can provide when you've got the right systems, the right team, the right mindset in place. There are people who make the jump into self-employment only to discover that holding the pressure of a business, a team, the cash flow isn't for them, and they preferred it being employed by somebody else, so they jump back there. Then there are those who, even though it feels uncomfortable, they can hold the pressure. So it's one of the things that you need to develop, especially if you're going to hire a team and you're going to be responsible for multiple families putting food on the table, is holding that pressure. So understanding that there's risk involved, understanding that there's some really hard decisions that you have to make, but being able to hold the pressure means that you are not vomiting that pressure or exploding with that pressure over others. So when you rise to a CEO level of operation, the pressure that you're holding is because you are responsible for the overall vision of your business, you are responsible for the overall liquidity of your business, and you are responsible for the overall team in your business. Even if you've got a general manager or a head of operations and they're running the team for you day to day, if they were to resign or you had to move them on, you would once again have to resume the overall leadership and day-to-day running of your team again. That's why you can never completely delegate responsibility from the team away. And being able to hold all of that pressure is ultimately what will determine the level of success that you have in your business. Luck, no. Earning it, yes. Because you had an idea, you were brave enough and courageous enough to take a chance to get it off the ground. You've been consistent and persistent and disciplined. Even if you are a solo operator with no team, which many women prefer because they feel as though they're able to have a much greater level of control and not have to worry about the complexities that team can bring. They're happy with their yearly revenue. It contributes what they want to their family income, and they're still able to enjoy a range of experiences that they want to have. So whether you're at that end or you're somewhere down the track, like me with 20 employees, or you're a CEO of a company that now employs 500 people, it's not luck. You earned it. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. It's new and we want it to get out there as much as possible. And like this video. I'll see you tomorrow for day 12.